A hearty Mahakam welcome to you.
What an honor! Even the arbalists salute us with cocked quarrels.
Oh, that well. An ounce of prevention saves a slag heap of trouble.
Because so far, at least, it seems like I can see what the game has to offer in terms of what cards I'll have. For the most part, there'll obviously be artifacts and special cards that'll come into the campaign later.
None too shabby as views go, eh?
Were it not for the howling wind, I'd make a sketch.
There you go. That'll be my thumbnail, probably.
Meve rode slowly, her surroundings interesting to her, her ears keen to take in the cacophony of sounds. The sharp whistle of wind rushing past towering peaks, the squeak of wagon wheels rolling over frozen snow, and the roar of beasts.
What the? I dare not venture a guess.
Gabor scratched his chin.
An ice troll. Or one of them Barbigaza pajamas.
These beasts, are they tame? As the dragon?
Not in your life. Fierce horsens, every last one of them. Spring cleaning year past, one near bit my arm clear off.
The Queen's brow rose in a silent inquiry.
All right. You don't quite ken the context. Each spring, with the melting of the snows, a good bit of that filth comes out the ground. That's when Brouver Hoog summons all dwarves for spring cleaning. We cut down as much of the filth as we can, and that means relative calm the rest of the year.
Out of the corner of her eye, Meve noted a dark shape darting between rock formations. Calmly, she drew her sword and brandished it a time or two to warm up her stiff arms.
Seems it is our lot to assist you with this cleaning. Lyrians, arms at the ready. Prepare to fight!
For for a great. Let me try again. Third try. Third try's a charm. For a great many years, Mahakam was closed off to the outside world. When the Elven Kings began their last desperate push to drive men from the lowlands, the dwarves slammed shut the passage to their mountainous realm. For centuries they waited. Only when the slaughter in the valleys below subsided did they once again open their gates. The dwarves refer to this day as the Great Airing Out. Do not let Brouver die. Eliminate the Shaelmaar. Oh, Shaelmaars. Hint, in one fell swoop. Wow. I should be a little cautious about that hint. They've led me astray before. No ability on the mighty Shaelmaar. Deploy. Spawn 2 Mahakam protectors and move an enemy from the melee to the ranged row. Mighty Shaelmaar Relic Boss. Every 3 turns on turn start, randomly damage enemies by a portion of Shaelmaar's current armor. If on melee row, damage the... Oh, okay. Then move to the other row. If on melee row, damage the highest enemy by this unit's current armor. If on the ranged row, damage the lowest enemy by this unit's current armor. Then set armor to 8. It's good to me.
Stop standing around like corns on a toe! Get to work!
I'm gonna have him on fire. I'm gonna put fire on him, so that means.
Catch!
Watch out! It's rolling our way!
Uh-huh.
I smell a leak.
No.
We must trust each other.
Listen to me, old lady.
Your Grace, be careful.
Back!
All right. You got some splaining to do.
That was obscenely easy.
As the wails of speared Shaelmaars died down, the crowd of Mahakam and infantry parted. A dwarf stepped forth, grey as a snowfox, wrinkled as a prune. He walked with difficulty, supporting himself on a battle-axe, its two heads dripping blood.
This would be our Elder-in-Chief, Brouver Hoog. And who might your guests be, Gabor? Meve, Queen of Lyria and Rivia, and her associates in court.
My regards, Elder. I come...
You come for something. Coin's my first wager. Fighting bodies my second. Well, what is it you want? I'm on in the years, aye, but I'm not gone dotty. Tja, you menfolk. You got to fall on hard times to remember us dwarves.
I've come with a design in mind I cannot deny. But hear me out and you shall see.
She's armed! Gabor! Why the devil did you let her in here like that? And without a sack or her heat! She has the leaden ring, Elder.
A gift from a king.
From Demavend, lassie, I ken that already. Trust a man, give him something of value, and he'll go and give it away as easy as a street whore gives away nubs. It's a good thing he didn't pawn it. Sons of humans.
I've traveled far to see you. Hear me out, I beg you.
Let it be my loss. Go on, heave her away.
Nilfgaard has overrun my realms. It has overrun Edirn. The Blackclads are at the foot of Mahakam. They will seek to overrun your land sooner or later as well. We must act. We must react together, while there is still time.
Time? What do you ken of time, lass? Got how many summers to you? 40, maybe? Had you grown up amongst dwarven folk, at your age you'd be learning to crochet dolls. No more than that. I've seen 400 summers come and go. And I've been elder for 200. And you know what I've learned in that time?
that meddling in your idiot scraps doesn't ever bring any good. Now, on a normal day, I'd have you all thrown clear out of this land I love. But you've the leaden ring, and that grants you the right of hospitality. And here, in Mahakam, laws and rights are sacred. You may stay in the pass long as you wish. Young Zigrin will serve as your guide. And once you've tired of the mountains, well, you ken the way down into the valleys. I bid you farewell.
My Lord Elder, with all due respect, we came to your aid. We smote the beasts with you, yet...
And who the demons is this on?
Count Reynard Odo.
Ho ho, Odo, Lodo, Bodo! Now, you listen and listen well. We didn't ask for aid, and you know why? 'Cause I've my dignity. Not like some. Mates and wenches! Spring cleaning's done, beast culling's over. Mount Carbon beckons us home. Follow me!
Your Grace, be not dismayed. We will find a way.
Manage we shall, true. Though damned if I know how. We have none other to whom we can turn, no other land where we can flee.
Let us convene in council, Your Grace. Consider together what's to be done. We've yet Redania, Temeria...
Your Grace, might I draw you aside a wee moment, for a jabber?
Reynard, please excuse me. Well, what is it you want?
I ken the Elder-in-Chief dinna make a good first impression.
And the second? Is it any better?
To be quite frank, no. I'll try elsewise. Not all's lost, trust me. Brouver's a stubborn goat, no doubt about it. But a goat to be persuaded. And I happen to ken how.
The selfless impulse to help. I don't believe it exists. So before you describe how you aim to aid me, be kind enough to explain why you wish to do so. Unsolicited, mind you, and clearly against your elder's wishes.
A query of my own to answer yours. Do you ken when Brouver Hoog last strode down the mountains into your lowlands?
I know not. While King Sambuc sat on the throne?
Point of fact, never. Hoog was born here and he'll die here, like most Mahakam and dwarves. Whereas I'm a frequent visitor in your human lands. Been an emissary to royal courts, trade guilds, mummers' troops, and I've eyes. I can see all the rubbish goes on between yous. Nilfgaard's insatiable. The Blackclads will not stop till they've put the whole continent neath their boot. From Ophir in the south to the Dragon Mountains in the north. Gods forbid they grip all the Nordlings' realms in their vice. 'Cause then we'll have their hordes all round, controlling all the trade routes, supply lines, diversions even. And then they'll control terms and prices. Ooh. We dwarves have never been on a lead, let alone a short one. So, in short, we'll all be better off with the Blackclads back across the Yaruga. And I've seen your grace. Seen you in battle. You've brawn and bite, and with the right support, you can drive them back. I ken that well.
Very well, I'm all ears. What must we do to spur Brouver Hoog to aid us?
I might start with the thorn in our side that are beasts. A bigger thorn than most expect. See, in our never-ending search for gold, we dug deep. Too deep. And reached abysses where monsters are born, or however they come to be. Soon as it turns a bit warmer, they crawl out to feed. And there's more every year. What you saw there, the spring cleaning, that's just light yearly upkeep. It dinna go at the source of the blight. Every spring we cull enough so we can live and trade and mine, normal-like. But there are corridors in the upper valleys midst the peaks, where more lie waiting to pounce. So many, there's settlements that have done been abandoned.
I still fail to see how this relates to myself and Brouver.
Your Majesty, slay the beasts down to their last, and you'll win the hearts of the clans. All of them. And with the clans behind you, why? The Elder'll have no choice. He'll bend an ear, treat you serious. You got two sites through which beasts swarm in great numbers. There's Davor's Abyss, and an abandoned underground settlement called Burr's Rump. Destroy those, collapse the corridors, problem solved.
You colour the solution as simple and known. Why has Brouver Hoog not gone at the matter?
You must learn one thing about us dwarves of Mahakam. Customs, traditions, why, we're obsessed. Goes thrice for Brouver. The Elder deliberates weeks on end. And that's in considering if we shouldn't wear suspenders, because they might be through outside, and should thus be forbidden. We've a set of laws, the Four Dwarves Codex. One of its tenets says, dare ye not close a corridor once oped. So, no self-respecting dwarf can nor will do it. But you're free out with. The laws dinna apply. You've a free hand in sealing the corridors from which the beasts come. Collapse them, flood them, I dinna ken, but solve the grief once and for all.
And this, 'twould suffice.
I believe it would. But find you other ways to win the heart of a clan or Brouver itself. Do so. Can he bring no harm?
All this sounds rather toilsome, yet I do favour this to losing another moon seeking out a court where we would at first be welcomed, only later to hear another rebuke. You've my gratitude, Gabor. You've shown me a way. Very well. Let us think on these beasts. See what's to be done.
Report? Another report. Guest rulebook. Oh no, don't. I can't do a dwarf. I can't do a dwarf. Dear guest! No good. To make your stay in Mahakam a merry one, that doesn't end with you rolling down a cliff in a barrel. Do us all a favor and stick to these rules written by me. Oh, it's Elder Chief. Elder Chief Brouver Hoog. Don't go sticking your nose in others' affairs. You fondle it, you buy it. Don't question our laws. Get out as quick as you can. Don't bother me. I suspect that was very bad. I'll find out later. But hey.
I've come to the conclusion your Elder-in-Chief is not fond of guests.
Fond? That's near the quarter of it. He hates them, with seething passion. But you're damned lucky.
Why's that?
Let you in, didn't he? Mahakam was cordoned off completely from the outside world for many a long year. Clans finally forced Brouver to at least let in peddlers and emissaries. Though he dragged his feet as long as he could.
The only reason you're here is for my horrible voices. Right? Oh wait, you're not even here.
Quiet, wench. You'll scare the fish off.
Nope.
Crevens, Trap was already nipping at the bait. Then you came along and frightened it off. Duvel Scheiss! Duvel Scheiss!
Nobody watches this channel. Holy, it's gonna stop. That's it. My queen, there are bodies of dwarven miners trapped beneath the ice sheet, likely swallowed by the river. It's too late for them now, but their equipment is recoverable. Though, bear in mind, should any fall in, they'd freeze to death in the blink of an eye. It's a risk I'm willing to take. Have our men recover the gear. Yes. I got a scrap. Where am I off to? This way. West! Shaelmaar. Shaelmaar. Elder Hoog once instructed his secretary, Gromak, to prepare a list of all the caves, caverns, and grottos in Mahakam. None ever learned why such information had become a priority for the Elder-in-Chief. Perhaps Brouver needed the record for a highly secretive task, or perhaps he had simply fallen into a sour mood and wished to bring the secretary down with him. In any case, the census of Mahakam's underground caverns was never completed, for Gromak had disappeared without a trace. None ever discovered his true fate, yet the bones that continue to pile up and gather dust at the threshold of Mahakam's darkest caves serve well enough to spark one's imagination. Standard battle. The Shaelmaar's Lair. With 2 turns on turn start, give a random unit 4 armor on round end. Units with armor gain resistance. Wow.
Watch your heads!
Damage a random enemy by 2. If it is under Biting Frost, damage it by 4 instead. Repeat this ability whenever a Snow Wolf ally appears. Well, that can add up pretty quick. Yeah, just like that.
Catch!
Not the other order. Oh well. Damage an enemy by this unit's power. Sure.
Prepare to fight, if you've any honor.
Yeah, pass. Yeah. Ah. Okay. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh god. Oh no! Every turn start damage the last unit on this row by 2.
My spirit's willing and how, but these damn boots are killing me.
I think my magic core trophy is doing more harm than good. Okay. Excellent.
I smell a leak.
There's a time to reap, a time to sow.
Okay. Let's just do every turn on turn start, increase counter by 1 and damage a random enemy by 2. Multiply this unit's counter by 3 and damage a unit by that amount. Delish.
Bigger they are, easier they are to target.
Bye, Knickers.
Thing about slings, they hide well.
Good time to play Isabel.
Make love, not war.
Deploy, yeah.
Hey?
Who just went away? Who died? My bomber. How did he die? Not sure.
Ever have a storm knock out one of your teeth?
Okay. this? I guess I could. Oh, I could do that. Oh, it's the Biting Frost. That's what's... That, and that.
Have it the white of an eye.
That's not even a point. What am I doing? Let's try this ability first time. Nice. And then it would be like, boom.
We must trust each other.
Sweet. So it does spend it. Good to know. Her boost amount gets reset after she uses it. I got a lot of money again? What's going on here? Give me my border. People of the hills, we hereby order 5 barrels of cured beef, 40 links of juniper sausage, 5 sides of pork, 10 dozen goose eggs, 20 sacks of rye flour. Payment issued in gold. Warning, goods must be tightly packed so as not to attract monsters. We bear no responsibility for accidents. Elder Vavrenek of Clan Ferenc. I try.